Hello, this is Bridget Rao with Divine Essentials. Alright everybody, so we're going to do a pick a pile. It's been a while. This is going to be what do you need to know, and we do have the 1111 portal open right now, so it's kind of going to be themed around that, but I do intend my readings to be timeless, so I feel whenever you're checking into this, whatever it is that you need to know is going to come through. I have a mixture of different decks that I'm going to be using. Labradorite is pile number 1, Tiger's Eye is pile number 2, and Lapis Lazuli is pile number 3. Let me lean over here and get my pen. This is 711 who is sitting with me, and we're going to start off with pile number 1. Just going to move these out of the way so they're not like in your face. So, pile number 1, Labradorite. Hi, honey. Alright, and I'm using my Starseed Oracle and the Starman Tarot, because I know I have a lot of Starseeds here. So, you've got the Lovers, you've got the Empress, you've got Mail, you've got the Strength card, King of Swords. She's like so proud. And then I'm also using this Celtic tarot that I just got recently. You got the Two of Wands with this. You also have the Empress, which you've already had. And then the Ten of Pentacles, which is a very nice card. And then with my Starseed Oracle here, we have Arcturus, Cellular Healing, Cellular Activations, Telepathic Communications, Electrical Pulse, the Andromedan Starseeds, Gentle Healing Light Codes. Then we have the Light Councils, Connect with the Galactic Councils. We have the Sun, which is Divine Masculine Growth and Power. Then we have Boundaries, Say No, Cut Cords, Release Guilt. Then we have the Andromedan Collective, Divine Healing is Available, Ask for Energy. And then we have Soul Family, Attracting Soul Family, Awakening Others, and Soul Contracts. The Zodiac Wheel, which is New Beginnings, Signs, and Elements. And then the Moon, which is Divine Feminine Energies, Cycles, and Rebirth. Alright, so let me see here. I'm going to start off over here because these were where I picked up beginning with. I feel like for some of you, you could be asked like what you need to know maybe in regards to a love situation because of the Lovers, and then you had Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine energies coming through here. The Ten of Pentacles is ultimate fulfillment. This is usually something that comes along with like that energy of having everything that you've ever wanted, the person you've always wanted, the love that you've always wanted, the perfect home, abundance. Usually this takes two to tango, but you could already be there. You know, you could already have that perfect person in your life, and things may just be getting into a better state, like attracting more abundance and more things coming into you at this point. All right, so let me see what else is going on here. I feel like with the King of Swords and the Strength card, it's like this is going to be a time where you're coming into a lot of like power, really. King of Swords is somebody of truth and integrity. This is somebody that has something to say. So I feel like there could be somebody that is feeling more empowered. Again, the lion can represent masculine energy. So you could be a masculine, or you could be dealing with a masculine energy that's finding the strength to come speak some sort of truth, okay? So it's either you getting ready to say something or somebody getting ready to say something to you. And it may be in regards to a choice about making somebody their Empress, all right, because we got the Empress and we did have the Empress twice, and the Lovers is about a decision. So for those of you where there isn't a love situation, I feel like you're deciding to stand in your power. You're the one that's deciding to become, you know, like the Empress or the Emperor within your own life. You're standing in your power, and you're going to be attracting this, or you've already made that choice. You've already found that person in that home and everything, and it's just going to become more and more abundant. And I know with the 1111 portal leads us up into the energy of the Pleiadian lineup. This is a time where abundance is just fruitful. It's easy to manifest. You may have wonderful ideas coming into you right now. So I feel like wherever you're at, whether you're alone or with somebody else, whatever choices you're making right now, as long as you're in your integrity and in your power, it's leading you to great places. It's leading you to like that ultimate fulfillment that everybody wants. And again, with the Empress and the Two of Wands, the Two of Wands is about making choices and figuring out which way we're going and making a plan for the future. So I feel like, again, with that Empress beside there, it's like you're coming from the state of the Empress, which is in the mode of being receptive and open and receiving the blessings, okay? So you are somebody that really is attracting like ultimate fulfillment into your life. I feel like you've gotten the flow down, you know what you're doing, you're allowing things to just come into your life that are meant to be there, that are going to serve you in the highest possible way. All right? So there's definitely, like, this is what you need to know, is basically to keep yourself in that state of receiving and being receptive and staying in integrity. Don't allow yourself to be swayed. Make sure you're making choices that you would make as you would see somebody else. Like if you were like, you know, which way should I go? Go the way of the Empress. Go the way of that receptive, beautiful, powerful person. Or if you're a man, you know, choose to be the Emperor. But I feel like they're giving us the Empress twice because she's the one that receives. The masculine energy usually goes after stuff and the feminine receives it. So it's like you're probably just in a state of balance with it. You know, you're balancing out your masculine and feminine energies. You know where to take action and you know how to lean back and allow like the fruit of that action to come towards you, and you're bringing in a lot of abundance as a result of doing that. And then we had, again, Sun and Moon here, which is feminine and masculine energy. So it tells me that you've found that balance. 27 adds up to 9, so that's endings and new beginnings. And then over here is 28, which adds up to 10, which is wholeness and completion. So I feel like you're coming to the end of a major cycle. And this feminine energy is about rebirth as well. It's it's connected to cycles, and it's also connected to like that rebirth of us rising and letting go of whatever hasn't been serving us in our highest and best place. And then you're again stepping into this ultimate power. Now, those of you who may be dealing with love situations, you may be coming into this state of balance, and this some sort of cycle may be coming to a close where the decisions are being made that are going to lead somebody to come speak their truth to you and then push you into this place of ultimate fulfillment together. But for the rest of you, I feel like you're just coming into that fulfillment on your own, like internally, and then it's going to ripple out around you. All right, like you're going to find the right people, right opportunities, the right ideas that are going to give you the abundance that you deserve for completing the cycle that may have been difficult at some point, but it's all closing in the best way possible. I feel like the only thing you really need to be mindful about is having healthy boundaries in place, because it says boundaries, and it says say no, cut the cords, and release guilt. So if you're somebody that can get, you know, because sometimes the Empress, she's receptive and she leans back and she may allow things that can take her off of her Empress status. Like she can give too much and she should be receiving instead of giving. So if you've been giving and giving and giving to the wrong people, that may even be where this decision comes in. This could be a romantic decision to cut somebody out that's going to block you from your ultimate fulfillment, or this could be friends, family members, something in your life that you need to release from so that you can attract the appropriate people towards you. So again, soul family is attracting those people who are going to help to rise, and it's about awakening others as well. So it really does feel like you're coming into this time of completion and fulfillment, and you're really getting your shit together. And by doing that, and by having like all of this available to you, you're going to trigger other people's awakenings. But you just want to be mindful of who's coming towards you right now, because this type of energy attracts people who are going to be like, oh, let's sabotage that. Or they get like, you get jealous haters, you get people who just want a piece of the pie. You know, you could have somebody that comes towards you because they see that you're abundant and beautiful, and you know, they think that they can take something from you. So don't be afraid to say no to people, and don't be afraid to cut people out of your life right now so that you can continue to flow in that wheel of abundance. So the energy behind this reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune, which is about that windfall. It's abundance coming towards us. It's our destiny. And you've also got new beginnings here. So I feel like whatever is going on right now, the things that you're releasing from are actually propelling you forward to this state of abundance and fulfillment and happiness. Like if you do this right, you're going to be set for life, basically, and it's just going to get better and better and better. But you got to make the difficult choices sometimes and saying, all right, I'm not going to deal with you anymore, and I'm not going to feel guilty about it, because if you feel guilty about it, you're still blocking yourself. So you got to stand in that power of being like, okay, this isn't for my highest and best, goodbye. And cut cords. I do have a meditation on this channel. Archangel Michael like you go through it and you can cut all the energetic cords of people who've been taking from you. And it doesn't always have to be intentional. This could be stuff that you've just picked up along the way. This could be stuff that you've created out of a place of fear or resentment or anger or whatever. But again, it's about making decisions from a place of integrity and truth, getting honest with yourself, and releasing yourself from those things so that you can continue to rise. Then we have with the Andromedan, this is like the Reiki healers for me, like they're like the soft energy of the universe. I feel like there could be a lot of stress right now because of this. Like you may be feeling bad about letting go of certain people. You could be stressed out with all these like new things coming your way. Like you could have all these new ideas, like your business could be taking off, your relationships could be changing. Sometimes right now we have the holidays coming up, so it's a stressful time. I feel like they're saying to you, ask for some energy, ask for some support, ask to just kind of lean back and relax and allow yourself to receive it so that you're not getting overwhelmed and you're not blocking off this flow of abundance and new beginnings that's coming towards you. And then with the light councils, this says connect with the galactic councils. I feel like you are, because the portals are open, because the Pleiadian lineup is coming, because all of this stuff is happening, this is going to be a good time for you to connect with that energy and allow more of the universal consciousness to come into you so you can channel it through you and into what you're doing. And again, be receptive to the blessings and abundance that are coming. But I feel like they have messages for you. Like you could be seeing a lot of repetitive numbers right now. You could be having a lot of synchronistic, events happening. You could be seeing the same animal over and over and over. And there's a message there that you need to pay attention to because, again, it's helping you to spin this wheel of abundance and into your destiny. Something is happening here that they want your attention and they want to help you with. So, you could just go into meditation. And again, in that same meditation, like while you're cutting cords and things like that, ask for them to come in and show you what you need to know or help to heal you in any way that needs to be healed to get your foundation back into like this place of balance and into a good state so that you're not getting pushed off of your path. And the Andromedan number is 23, so that adds up to 5, which is about change. So you're definitely going through a lot of changes that are going to need you to kind of be able to relax a little bit and not get overwhelmed. And then we have Andromedan, Starseed, Gentle Healing Light Code. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could actually be Reiki healers. You could be Andromedan energy beings. You could be the Starseeds that vibrate this type of energy. And if you are, this can attract people who, want something from you. They want your energy. They want you to help them. Like they feel comfortable in your presence. So it can become overwhelming for you. So again, that may be why you're needing to have healthier boundaries and to ask for your own energy because again, it's a stressful time. People may start flocking to you because you just emit this vibration that's relaxed and loving and healing. And they're like, oh, let me have some of that. So I feel like that's something that's going on here for some of you. If you don't resonate as being an Andromedan starseed, you likely are a starseed of some sort because you got the Galactic Council here. But I feel like this is something that's significant for some of you. And I just noticed that number 14 adds up to 5. So you've got 2 5s here. So there's major changes happening. This could be like you changing something internally. I feel like there's something going on internally that's going to leave you more relaxed and more healing. But for many of you, it was part of your destiny here anyways. Like this was part of your reason for being here because you are one of these starseeds. Like you're supposed to help heal others. But you can't help heal others if you're not establishing healthy boundaries around others. You have to be able to heal yourself and keep yourself in that great state in order to be of best service. So I feel like there's a message there for you guys to find balance within that. And again, that may be why we're seeing masculine and feminine energy here, because you need to have a little bit of both in order to be in that state of giving and protecting. And then with the light council, with the Arcturus, cellular activations, telepathic communication, electric pulse, I feel like you're receiving telepathic communication from the Arcturians, from actually just like everybody, basically. All of these beings are sending you information, but those of you who are dealing in those situations where there may be a counterpart or a higher level, soulmate or something in your life, a love situation, I feel like there's an intense time happening with that as well. So there's this electrical pulse that's vibrating out of you, and it's connecting to either the person you may already know about or to somebody that you don't know about that's going to be coming in as a result of you kind of accelerating up as you're doing this healing, as you're falling into the appropriate energy and releasing the things that have been blocking you. You could be attracting in, you know, that right person that's going to help to bring together this. Or again, it could be like the people, like a community that's going to help to support you and help to make this like available to you, because this can't be done alone. 10 of Pentacles is something that you kind of need somebody else. You can be in your 9 of Pentacles, single, sexy, confident, independent, abundant self, but in order to get to the 10, like other people usually are involved in that. It's usually a romantic way, but it doesn't have to be. This could be like a whole community coming together and like establishing a business or something and just helping to assist you in attracting more. But I feel for a lot of you, you're rippling out some new vibration. Your energy is like going through the ethers, and you're attracting the counterpart that's going to be there with you for the long haul, or either that you've already done so, and the two of you are just going to continue to accelerate right now into deeper healing and into deeper abundance, into a deeper expansion. So I feel like the main message here for those of you that are resonating with this pile is keep aligned with your strength, with your truth. Do not be afraid to speak up, and do not be afraid to receive, because I feel like for some of you, you may feel guilty sometimes when it comes to receiving. Like there could be underlying beliefs that make you think you're not worthy, or that, you know, you don't deserve this or whatever. You do deserve this. Everybody deserves this. And you don't have to work hard for things. You just have to be in the flow, okay? And it's like the more that you flow, the more things come. Like I just received another form of payment tonight, and I was like, holy shit, like when I looked at it, just because I didn't even like think about it, like it hadn't been paid to me before, but there's so many things that just keep coming. The more that you just allow it, and it's like it gets easier and easier and easier when you get into that flow and you cut the toxic things out of your life, the people that, you know, want to take from you or don't want to celebrate this with you. The more that you say no to that stuff and aren't feeling bad about it or feeling guilty about it, the more the universe blesses you. And when you're in that flow and in that energy, if you are somebody that's alone, again, you ripple out this new vibration that's going to attract to you the people that are going to like celebrate that with you. They're going to be on the same wavelength. So you'll start attracting stronger connections, stronger love connections, or you could attract back in somebody that maybe just wasn't ready for this in the past, but is now going to be. So for some of you, it could be divine counterpart, soulmate, twin flame, or whatever. But for a lot of you, it feels like the right people, you know, it's just the right people like all around you. It could be romantic, friendship, family, all of those things. But again, it's just because you're no longer like afraid to speak what you want into existence. You're like vibing with your authentic truth, and you're allowing it to come towards you. I feel like for a lot of you, you've made the plan, like you knew what you wanted to do, but there was always roadblocks and bumps and blockages, and those roadblocks and blockages were coming from this. We're also in Mercury Retrograde, so communication can get messed up right now, and that may be, again, why the King of Swords is here, to remind you to, like, think before you speak, and then to, like, give yourself a little bit of time to speak appropriately, because we can, I mean, don't get caught up in it. We're going to stumble on our words, we're going to have difficulties, but this may be something that like you want to be mindful of when you're speaking, is just taking your time to think things through. Don't just rush into stuff. Lean back and allow things to come towards you, and don't feel bad about getting rid of the things that have been blocking you, and don't feel bad about being successful with the plan that you put into place that's going to bring you to your ultimate fulfillment. All right, so I think that's basically it here, guys. You just want to call on Archangel Michael to cut any cords away that are draining you, any people that are not serving you, anybody that could be jealous or guilty of something, and allow the universe to bless you, okay? There's a whole new beginning here. Some major cycle is ending, and I feel like for a lot of you, that major cycle is going to bring away from you people that weren't serving your highest and best. But you are reaching that state of balance internally, and as you do that, you see that result externally, and you heal and bring in what you're supposed to bring in. You attract in, with the vibration that you're emitting out, the right connections, the right opportunities, the abundance that I feel like you guys have kind of always wanted, or, you know, thought about, but weren't in the right place or time to have it. Now is the right place. Now is the right time. And as long as you're in integrity, you're going to continue to bring it. I'm seeing the Justice card here. So you know, it's time for that justice. And look, and the King of Swords is over here. So right now, just stay in this place of truth and integrity. Don't let anybody keep you off of that path, and know that balance is coming and justice is coming for whatever you've had to gone through. Whatever you went through that was difficult, it's being released. Okay? So hopefully that assisted you guys. I'm going to move on. All right. So pile number 2, what do you need to know? And again, we have Mercury Retrograde going on. We have the Pleiadian lineup coming. We have the 11/11 portal energies open right now. But I do intend these to be timeless. So whatever messages do come through is probably you were brought here for the messages at that time for a reason. So the first card I have is the Ten of Wands. And then I have the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups energy, I believe. And then we have the Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. And then we have the Ace of Wands. And then we have the Ten of Wands. All right, so you got the Ten of Wands twice. The King of Cups. So you've got a lot of Cups energy here. You could be a water sign, or you could be having water sign energy come into your life. And then we have the King of Wands. So I'm seeing Wands and Cups here a lot. Then we have Planet Error, Journey Home and Shift Your Vibe. And this adds up to 8, which is about abundance. This is where the Pleiadian energy, like consciousness, like there's a planet in the Pleiadian energies that's called Planet Error, okay? Then we have Sirian, Starseed, number 4, which is about foundation, emotional cleansing, the light of Sirius. Starseed mission, number 1, you have been sent from higher dimensions to assist Gaia, okay? And then you have It Is Safe to Say No, 36, which adds up to 9. Then you have 17, which is Orion, healing soul patterns and contracts. And then we have Orion. Oh, I'm like, what? We had the same one. Then you have number 6, Twin Souls, Sound, Healing, Joy. Then you have 20, the Pleiadian Emissaries of Light, Ask for Help, Show Me, We Are Here. So you've got some Pleiadian energy, Orion energy. Then we have Earth, Gaia Needs You. So definitely something connected to Gaia right now. And then the Pleiadian Starseed. So it says you possess the light codes of ALCYONE. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you are Pleiadian Starseeds. Some of you may be Sirian Starseeds, or you could be a mixture of both. Like, I find that a lot of times the Starseeds can resonate with more than one star system because they may have had more than one lifetime. I find that whatever one is more strong for you, like if you feel like that you have more of the characteristics of a Pleiadian, then that's probably where you were, like, recently. I am noticing that there's a lot more Pleiadian stuff connected here than there is, you know, like any of the others, because the Orion, it feels like this may be karmic energy, okay? This is like soul contracts, healing soul patterns and contracts, so there could be some sort of karma that you have from the energy of Orion. There could have been something that went down in another lifetime that it may be coming up at this point that could be burdening you, because you get the Ten of Wands twice. So I do feel like for a majority of my viewers here in this pile, you are Pleiadian Starseeds. And your emotions are probably coming up to the surface right now to be healed and to be cleansed. There could be something going on internally, emotionally, that's really like weighing on you, that's been burdening you and holding you back. And again, with all this cups energy over here, I feel like your emotions are being impacted heavily. So for a lot of you, it may be that you're Pleiadian Starseeds, you may have had a lifetime on Era, and they're showing us the Sirian connection here because your emotions need to be cleansed. It's time to get rid of whatever emotions are being blocked or whatever emotions are holding you back from rising and like shifting things in your life, okay? And again, Starseeds come in with big missions. They go through a lot of difficulties. They have a lot of pain. They overcome a lot of stuff within their lives because they needed to kind of go through that to understand the human experience. So I feel like for a lot of you in this pile, life has been difficult. There's been a lot of burdens, energetic, physical, emotional, spiritual. And now is a time for you guys to kind of release it. All right, and in order to release that, it's safe for you to say no to things that don't serve you. So this is similar energy to what we were just seeing in pile 1. It was about, you know, getting rid of anything or anybody that is blocking people from their abundance. But this feels more emotionally based, so it could be stuff that's even internally with you. It's okay to say no to things that don't feel good inside of you. And I do feel like going and journeying to like meditating with the energy of like the Pleiadian emissaries of light is going to help you. Okay, so like opening the vortex, there's a video on my channel about opening the vortex. I feel like I even have meditations out that have the Pleiadian emissaries of light helping to kind of like clear things. But, you know, you can just go into your own meditation and ask the emissaries to show you what you need to heal. And again, the emissaries of light are here right now to help us. We do have the lineup coming from the 15th to the 20th. We have the portal energies open now. The 11/11 is going to be very intense. And even if you're watching this at another point, I feel like whatever's going on inside of you, that type of energy is around you to assist you. And it's like awakening a deeper level of you. Something is happening emotionally for you. And they're saying, we're here to help you. Okay, so they want to help you. They want to shift this. They want to release this. And it's likely connected to something karmic. This could be a contract with somebody particular. Some of you, it could have been a contract with like a soulmate or a twin soul, because we have this here. But I feel like sound healing is going to help you, and finding ways to be joyful is going to help you. And this is Syrian energy as well, because the dolphins are Syrian consciousness. So they, again, travel through like our emotions. They travel through the depths of our emotions and that fluid energy. And I feel like you need to do this so that you can help Earth, so you can help Gaia. There's something that you've signed up to do here. And like the deeper you go into this and the more that you release this stuff that has carried over from many other lives, the easier it is for you to like ripple a new vibration out into the collective around you and to raise the vibration of Earth, because it's like saying like Gaia needs you. But I feel like a lot of you could just be like sad at this time. Like you may be feeling like you're homesick for a home that you don't even really know or remember. And I can remember feeling like that a lot. Like I still get like that. I still get miserable a lot because Earth is a very low vibrational place compared to where a lot of the starseeds come from. And it makes us like, ugh. And I'm just seeing that there's so much going on here with these emotions that it's like you need to find ways to get joyful again. You need to find something that's going to break these burdens off of you. It's like you've been carrying these up this staircase for too long, and it's time for a new beginning. So you're going to find something that brings you passion. And for some of you, this could be in regards to work. This could be in regards to love. This could be in regards to your family, your home. There's something going on that's blocking you from your joy. And it could be somebody blocking you from your joy. It could be some sort of pattern or contract that's just repeated over and over and over. But it's time for you to release it, because it's not just you that's being impacted by it. And it's not just them that's being impacted by it. It's the collective. It's the earth. So it may help you to look at it in that way, as if, you know, like maybe you've been allowing people or a certain person to hurt you over and over again. And instead of looking at it as just being you that's being hurt by it, look at it as it's impacting everybody around you. And your mission is to not allow that to happen anymore. Your mission is to like, let this be the last lifetime that this happens. Okay. So this person could be somebody like a family member, a love partner, somebody that you maybe thought was your twin flame or your soulmate or whatever. I feel like for a lot of you, there's somebody karmic involved that, you know, is like, they could be an Orion type of energy. And the Orion brought war upon the Syrians and the Pleiadians and the Lyrans and our ancestors and all of that. So it feels like this could go way back into galactic history. And you may be living out like a new war in this lifetime that's more of an energetic, emotional war. They may not even, like, you may not even fight with this person, but there could be something energetic. For some of you, it's like a mom. For some of you, it's, again, somebody that you were just thinking was supposed to be this person. But the longer you allow this to, like, repeat, or the longer you allow this to happen, it's actually hurting others and is keeping you from rising to your mission to be able to help other people. And it's blocking the right love offers from coming your way, or the right people from coming into your way. Because even if it's like a mom or somebody, there's somebody else that can come in that's going to nurture you. But you got to allow them, and you got to let, like, whatever this is go. And it doesn't mean that you, like, hate your mom or hate your dad or hate whoever this is. You just got to stop allowing whatever pattern has been going on. This could even be a boss at work. Whatever pattern is happening, it's blocking this flow of emotional support to come your way. Somebody wants to come into your life, that's going to like really truly love you. For some of you, it could be that you already dealt with this with somebody and you got rid of this, and there could be somebody that wants to come back in to apologize, because the Page of Cups is somebody that has an apology. And I am seeing the Ten of Wands twice. Also, you know, the Prince, like the Knight of Cups, is somebody that has a romantic offer. The Page of Cups is somebody that has an apology. So for some of you, this could be a new beginning with somebody that's very heavily burdened by the fact that they hurt you, or that, you know, the two of you have been separated from each other, and they may want to journey back home to you. They could see you as their home. So if you really are dealing with somebody that is a divine partner, there may have been some sort of karma involved in it that was keeping them from being able to like truly show up for you. And then when the two of you break those burdens and this person can express this love that they have, I feel like, you know, it will be assisting the collective in that way as well. Because when this type of connection comes together in a harmonious, joyful way, that does help to heal the collective consciousness. It helps to heal divine feminine, divine masculine perspectives and energies and things like that. But there could have been a karmic partner involved in this for some of you. There could have been somebody that was blocking this from happening, either on your side or their side, that was burdening things. Or for some of you, it could have been on both. So really just take this as it resonates. But basically the message here is, it's time for a new beginning. Somebody wants to come into your life for a new beginning of passion. Somebody has some sort of love to give to you, whether it's romantic or otherwise. Somebody like has an offer for you that's going to be, you know, vulnerable and authentic and good. And it's going to serve you in dropping the burdens that you've been carrying due to other people in your life that didn't really care about you, or, you know, there was some sort of karma there that was just continuing to repeat over and over and over. And for some of you, it's like your star family is just trying to say, like, we're here for you, we love you. You may not feel us like as closely as you once did when you were living in that energy, but we're still there for you. We still support you. And if you're in a low vibration, you're kind of just blocking yourself from receiving that love from them. So you got to kind of let go of those energetic burdens by saying no to the thoughts and the feelings and the things and the people that are blocking you or keeping you in that low place, okay? And for you to do this, it's like you got to journey back home into yourselves. You know, you got to get into your emotions and start letting go of whatever's blocking you, like, and shift that vibration that you're emanating out by acknowledging these emotions and acknowledging where they come from and who they're connected to. Because I feel like for all of you, it's connected to somebody differently. And then realizing how powerful you are and how much light you bring to this collective by healing this stuff and by releasing this stuff and not staying stuck in these patterns. Because this could be a pattern of thought, this could be a pattern or experience that you've gone through over and over with the same person or people, or even just like everywhere you go, it's like you just go through the same thing. It's because of the vibration you're emitting. So you're wanting to clear that out, and they're here to help you to do so. And once you do that, you're going to be able to help others here to do the same thing. Because Gaia is in need of this healing and transformation. They need you to ground your light as well. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're not grounded. And it's because you don't want to feel, you know, it's like you don't want to feel stuff. So you're just like distracting yourselves and like all up and, because a lot of times the starseeds don't want to be grounded. They want to be up in that higher vibration. But part of your mission is to ground that higher vibration here. And your energy becomes stronger by grounding it. A lot of times people are like, no, I don't want to be grounded. But you're actually doing better work. And you're helping raise the vibration here by grounding it, okay? So you just need to get grounded. You need to get rid of whatever it is that's blocking you. For some of you, it's definitely somebody coming in that you have like a twin journey with or something like that. But for a lot of you, I feel like it's just emotional healing that's going to bring you joy. And this is going to clear out the distractions or the people that have blocked you from having this joy. And it's going to be a new like production of emotion. It's going to be these burdens releasing, and either somebody that really truly loves you that's been suppressing it returning into your life. Because we got this King of Wands energy, which is getting motivated to take action. So this could even be about somebody you know that's going to come into your life after they drop these burdens. This could be somebody that was in a situation like this that's been blocking them from this, you know, from stepping into this love here. But for many of you, I feel like it's more so you're taking all these burdens, you're getting motivated, you're taking action in your life, and by doing so, you're going to find joy, and you're going to attract somebody in that truly unconditionally loves you, isn't going to suppress it, isn't going to hide it, isn't going to hold it back. And I feel like this is also you suppressing your own emotions, and you know, doing so to the point where there just hasn't been joy. Like, you may just, like, walk around with a fake smile on all the time because you're like, yeah, I'm fine, but you're not. Like, if somebody would be like, are you okay? You may break out in tears. So this is something that needs to be acknowledged in order for you to heal and release this stuff that's holding you away, like holding you back and keeping this type of love out of your life, whether it's romantic, friendship, or even just a love for yourself. This is what you guys need to be working on right now. And I'm seeing the Queen of Swords over here. So again, it's time for you to cut people and things out of your life that aren't serving you, so that this phase, this part of your journey can end. So the world is here. This is completion. This is like a chapter closing. But you need to be the queen here, the Queen of Swords that cuts out whatever it's been that's been keeping you from this. Because I feel like for a lot of you, it's been different for everybody. And when you do, this Wheel of Fortune is going to spin into your favor. And the Wheel of Fortune is our destiny. It's our abundance. It's that, you know, that windfall of everything we've been wanting to come forward. But it's a result of releasing ourselves from whatever hasn't been working in our favor. And I feel for a lot of you guys, it's just been karmic energies. It could be one particular person, or it could be a whole bunch of people, or it could have just been a cycle that you've repeated, like depression. You know, maybe you were told that you were bipolar or something, so you go through the same cycles over and over and over. But I don't feel like that's the truth. I feel like it's just what you've chosen to believe. And now it's time to see in a new way and feel in a new way, so that you're not being held back anymore. All right, because there's definitely love that wants to approach you, and I feel like you have a lot of love to give, but you haven't been able to give or receive it. And in the times I feel like you did, it was like you weren't getting authentic love, or you were getting the like suppressed version of it. You may even be afraid to fully open up in love because of like what you've been through in regards to friends, family, love dynamics. Like something's happened, and it's like kept you from being able to truly express yourself and to feel safe with other people. And I feel like it stems from another lifetime that needs to be blocked off, so that you can step into your abundance, into your blessings, into your love in this lifetime. So there's some major contracts and things that are closing off, and it is okay for you to say no to these things that do not serve you anymore, and to realize how powerful you are, and the mission that you hold here is going to like propel very quickly when you get motivated to take action rather than be held back by what you've already been through. All right, so hopefully that assisted you. You know, 1111 is also awakening energy, so I feel like some of you guys could just be like going through the next level of awakening, or even awakening to the fact that you are starseeds, and that's going to assist you in leaving behind like that cycle, because 36 adds up to 9, which is endings and new beginnings. So I feel like it's the end of like a cycle that's just been difficult, or like a denying of this energy that you hold. And you're going to have a better understanding why you've been emotional, or why you felt different from other people. And it's going to show you your true home. It's going to show you who you truly are and what you possess inside of you. That is like a beacon of light, and can sometimes attract these lower vibrational things that have held you away from what you truly want in life. Because you do possess high vibrational codings and energies inside of you. And when you let go of this, you know, you add up to the 17, that's 8. The abundance is going to come rippling into you, and your foundation is going to change, okay? So hopefully that assisted you guys. But I definitely feel like there's something big happening within you, and it's just all connected to your emotions. So I would go connect with like the water elements as well. Like truly focus on how you feel and acknowledge how you feel, and don't be like denying it. Don't deny what you feel inside of you internally and externally. You know, those two things are connected. Whatever you see outside around you is a result of what you're feeling inside. So if things are okay around you, imagine how much better they would be if you were like really in your power and feeling good and balanced. And imagine what type of people you'd be attracting to if you were saying no to the things that don't serve you or feel good. Okay? So hopefully that assisted you. I'm going to move on to number 3. All right. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Hangman, Judgment, Four of Swords, the Hermit, the Six of Swords, the Sun, the Lyran Starseeds, Master Manifesting Ancient Wisdom, the High Priest, Wisdom Keeper of Records, Akashic Records, Masculine Balanced and Rising Energies, the Vortex, Protect Yourself and Anchor Your Light, Master Teacher, Align with Your Full Mission, Assist and Teach, 7, the Wisdom of Whales, the Cosmic Ocean, Portals of Infinite Wisdom, 1111, Awakening Code, Mirror and Synchronicity, Walk-in Soul, Experiences with Walk-in Souls, and then the Pillar of Light, Utilize Your Light, Raise the Vibe, and then ALCYONE is Anchoring Unconditional Love, Ascension and Awareness. Alright, so I feel like, those of you in this pile, you have like a very high mission. We also are coming in, like we are in the portal energy for the 1111. Depending upon when you watch this, I feel like even if we're not in that portal energy, it's like you're still being impacted by this like high vibrational awakening energy, and it's stepping you into your role as a teacher, okay? So you have a lot inside of you internally like turned on at the minute you came in. You know, it was like it was already in there. I feel like for some of you, it may have gotten turned off for a little bit at some point, like as you grew up or whatever, because of society, family, things like that. But like at your core, you are, you know, like somebody that has a lot to teach and a lot to serve this planet. So you're a master teacher. Everything you need to know is inside of you, and your mission here is to teach others how to tap into this stuff. So in order for you to do that, you've got to awaken yourself and kind of learn or remember more so. It's like about remembering and understanding these teachings that are innately within you so that you can ripple this out and mirror this to other people. I feel like there's intense synchronicity around you at this time. You could be seeing a lot of that 1111 energy, 44, 33, 22. Like there's probably just tons of synchronicity coming in for you. But it's because you have like this higher advanced soul inside of you, you know. There's a lot of wisdom inside of you as well. And then with this energy of the High Priest, I feel like the masculine energy inside of you is like a record keeper. Like you hold records inside of you. Like you can tap into the Akashic record. And it's like you may just know things. You may not know how you know these things, but you just know them. And it's again because you have that ancient wisdom stored inside of you. And I feel like right now, like the Akashic records are like being more so open towards you so that you can download the information that's going to assist you in teaching other people. So you are going through like an accelerated time here. Something big is coming in for you, and you're also connecting with these Lyran energies, which are very abundant, okay? These are our ancient ancestors. These are the ones that bring in like that 888 frequency, which is all about abundance. It's like master manifesting ability. So if in the past you were having difficulties or whatever, I feel like all of that is going to be put behind you, especially as you embrace this and start to be aware of your thoughts, your energy, your mind, and start utilizing like the vortex. So there is a video here on my channel about opening the vortex. I tag it in all of the description boxes. As you're protecting yourself and anchoring your light and setting intentions through the vortex, you're going to start attracting even more abundance and more information and more teaching. So there's a lot inside of you, but there's also a lot inside of you that other people are drawn to that you need to protect yourself from. Because other people are going to try to, like, they're going to try to use this wisdom for their own, you know, growth. Like, they're going to try to just take things for free. And you can give your wisdom and your energy and things like that, but you don't want to give away to the point where your own detriment. Like, you should be abundant and teaching others how to be abundant, not just teaching or giving to the point where you've got nothing left to give. But there is, like, again, portals being opened right now of infinite wisdom for you to connect through, and there's this very high vibration around you. So tons of wisdom is pouring in through your emotional body, your physical body, your spiritual body. Some of you are going to be dealing with these walk-in souls. You may have already dealt with some. It's like these people who kind of just show up at the right place at the right time. They may not do anything very, like, significant, but they stand out in your mind, and they come in for, like, that energetic hug and these downloads. And again, this looks like the vortex. So it's like, start opening the vortex and being mindful of your energy everywhere you go, and be open and receptive to what you need to know, because I feel like clarity is coming. Like, you're here to find out what you need to know. It's already inside of you. Like, that's what you need to know. Everything that you need to know is in you. And the only thing you need to do to get there is go within. With this hermit energy, You just need to keep going within yourself and figuring these pieces out and trusting what you receive, because you may feel crazy at times. You may feel like you don't know what you're talking about, or, you know, like things are never going to pan out for you or whatever. You do know what you're doing. It's just that you're doubting yourself based off of what you've already experienced within this lifetime. And these walk-in souls are coming in to kind of like give you that little energetic boost and that little hug, to give you these like downloads and these energies, that support system that you need. Some of you could be having new people just show up into your life and that are going to stick around for a while. They may not stay for like forever, but I feel like they're coming in depending upon where you're at in the journey. Some of you have already come out of like emotional turmoil, and some of you are coming out. So you may need like a little beacon of light to help you. So there could be some kind of people showing up almost as like angels on earth who are going to assist in showing you the right way and how to like be this light. Again, the pillar of light. I feel like wherever you go, your light is raising the vibration, and you've been unaware of it. And because of this, you've attracted dark people towards you. And that's, again, why these people are coming in to protect you, because you don't even know it. Sometimes you can go into deep depression, darkness, and all of this, and just try to isolate yourself away. And instead of doing that, because of these people who are trying to like suction to you and take from you, you should be going within and being mindful of this stuff and protecting yourself with the vortex. And when you go out into the public, you know, around you, be asking for help, you know, ask to turn on, like, keep the vortex up, you know, bring a pillar of light wherever you go, keep downloading stuff and giving out wisdom and energy, but don't allow it to become like the light that attracts the flies, because a lot of times people like this attract very low vibrational people who want to suction onto them and just take and take and take and take. And again, you're anchoring unconditional love here. And you have this awareness inside of you from ALCYONE. Like, this is unconditional love energy. You've got number 7 here too, which is the Pleiadian energy. So you are a beacon of light on this earth, and people are going to be drawn to it. But you need to be aware of it so that you stop giving it away freely to people who are just taking it and abusing it, and become more like centered and grounded and protecting, and again awakening and understanding this stuff inside of you, so that you can at least, like, these people who come to you, like, you can have healthy boundaries in place, and you can stop giving to them to your own detriment. I feel like for some of you guys, you just give to your own detriment, and then you have to go into this hermit mode to like recoup and rebuild. And I do this, like, I've gotten better over time. Now I don't even like I've got it to the point where I don't have to see people as often as I used to, because my energy just gets drained by other people. And I feel like this is something that you've got to become more aware of and set something up in your life so that you are protected, and that you're not, you know, being like a beep, 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 here I am, come take, because this is something that needs to be shared with the collective, but you need to be like smart about it. So ask, you know, what's the appropriate way for you to be receiving this information, and then like emanating this out into the collective without it being detrimental to your own physical like body and mind and energies. And then over here, again, with the Hangman and the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like as soon as you start to see things in this new perspective, which you are, like, it's like you may have been in suspension for a little while, but you're going to start seeing things in this new way that's going to bring you into this time of abundance. So like this type of work here, this type of energy here is a magnet for abundance if you do it right, or it can be a magnet for darkness and a magnet for like and defeated. And I feel like in the past you may have been defeated, or you may have been left in the dark, but now you're figuring out how to like be that light and to get yourself out of there. And by doing it, you're going to open yourself up to beautiful opportunities and abundance. And again, the 1111 portal and the Pleiadian lineup, which is from the 15th to the 20th, is a beautiful time for that. So it's like this final judgment call is happening, and you're majorly healing. So keep going in yourself and meditating right now. Start thinking about what you do want, like in your life, how you see yourself in your future, and start feeling it now. Like, what does it look like, taste like, smell like, feel like to be in this energy of abundance and of health and of healing? And start dreaming into being like how you're going to ripple out this energy to others without being like abused, or without being taken advantage of, or without even like hurting or sabotaging yourself. Because sometimes when you have this, you can feel weird. Like it can make you feel like there's something wrong with you, or that people aren't going to understand you, and that it makes you kind of like dim yourself down. And when you dim yourself down, you block yourself off from the abundance. And the more you embrace your light and the more you embrace these gifts and this wisdom inside of you, the more abundance comes. So I feel like it needs to be like a balance right now for you guys. Like, you need to figure out how you're going to start delivering your energies and stuff like that out to those around you, but how you're also going to protect yourself from those around you and attract the right opportunities. And it's like, you do need to help those dark, lower vibrational people, but not directly. Like, you don't need to be there directly. The more that you're helping to empower other people to like stand in their power, and the more you're uncovering this stuff here and just like downloading it and becoming aware of it and sharing it with the people that do respect you and understand it and aren't gonna like just take advantage of you, the more that like ripples out, because it's like the 100 monkey effect. You know, it's like this person hears it and then they tell this one and this one and this one and this one till it just keeps spreading and spreading and spreading. So again, you don't have to reach the masses by like, you know, making a YouTube channel and having thousands of people hear your story or hear what you have to say or deal with your energy. It's more so just like by like that domino effect of just like here, like knocking one over at a time, but being very mindful of your energy so that you're not giving too much away to others, because I feel like that's something you've done too much within your past, and now Spirit's like, dude, it's time to heal, it's time to go within, and it's time to find balance. Because I do feel like for some of you in this pile, there's been like depression, there may have been even like for some of you like the bipolar thing. Not anymore. It's time to see things from a new perspective and realize that the only reason you felt sad or drained or down was because of the people around you and the beliefs that you were holding and the feelings that you were allowing yourself to like stay stuck within. And now is a time of clarity. Now is a time of like, oh wait, I don't have to be stuck anymore. I see the light, I know the light, I am the light, and I'm going to keep navigating myself out of this darkness and into the light, because I am the light. You know, you are the light here. So basically all you need to do or know right now is that it's about seeing things in a new way and protecting yourself, which was basically the same message for all of these piles, which I find happens around these times. Like when there's a big thing going on, you know, like we all are impacted in a different way, like a little bit, but like the collective energy impacts us all the same. It's just depending upon who you are, how that energy is going to impact. So I feel like you guys have a higher mission or a higher calling here to teach and to assist and to serve and to share this light and this wisdom with others. But you've probably been through a lot of the same stuff that a lot of these other people have been through, and it's more so they're at a point of like having to establish boundaries with certain people, or at a point of just dropping, you know, certain energies out of their energy field. But I definitely feel like you're going to start seeing things in a new way and recognizing how powerful you are in healing the consciousness that you've been holding on to, and seeing like that Spirit is trying to guide you into the power that you hold and possess. So keep going within, and don't allow this to turn into depression or to the point where you've blocked yourself off from everybody, because that I feel like is for some of you too. It's like you may have a tendency to either like go all or nothing, and it's time to find balance within that. Like you can still be around other people, but you just have to be mindful of opening the vortex and being mindful of, you know, utilizing these pillars of light to protect you and to be grounded and to bring this light with you everywhere you go, so that you can assist other people in their own transformation, because there is stuff inside of you that needs to be taught. And I feel like it will continue to come in. Like you're going to continue to go through these accelerated awakenings and receiving downloads and information. Like when you see 1111, there's information coming in through that, and that's like there, like later on turns on as a light bulb for you to teach others. And when you're experiencing these experiences, like where you have walk-in souls, where it's just like you walk in somewhere and somebody says something to you, it could be like a person at the cash register, it could be somebody that's like in a store somewhere. It's like something within that interaction happens, and then like it just sticks with you. That energy sticks with you, but it's more of the energy that sticks with you than anything, and it's wisdom that's coming from them that will like later on ripple through you to somebody else. It could be done energetically, it could be done with your words, it could be done with your thoughts, your feelings, whatever, but it's like here, I've got it, and now I'm going to give it to you in some sort of way. So you may not even be aware of it, like you're not going to be aware of it, how it comes through you, but you'll start to like realize that at some point, like the information that comes through you, you may not know where it came from, but you know that it was needed and that it was given to you at some point. And like sometimes when you give it away, it's just gone. You don't even need it anymore. You don't remember it. It's just whatever. And that's like, you could even be a walk-in soul for others, I feel. All right. So, There's definitely something going on here right now, though, where there's like a lot of wisdom of the ancestors coming through you. So I would work with that as well, like meditate on the wisdom keepers. There's actually a wisdom keeper meditation on this channel. There's one that's a mixture of day keeper and wisdom keeper, so you could use that to balance both of your energies, but there's wisdom inside of you. The Akashic records are open to you. The Lyrans are our ancient ancestors. They help again with abundance, and I feel like right now is just time to connect with that infinite energy so you can bring forth all of the abundance and transformation that's needed for you, and to anchor this light of ALCYONE into the collective and into your energies and into those things around you, into this awareness, okay? So definitely teachers in this pile, and I think you'll all do it on your own like version. You know, you can teach in your own ways, but Spirit is like stepping up this call right here, and you will be very abundant as a result of stepping into this work. All right, so hopefully this assisted you guys. Thank you very much. I think that's it. I'm on break right now, but if you would like a private reading or anything like that, the information's down below. I'm booked up until the beginning of January. I do have a deck for sale on my store. The Divine Essentials Counterparts Oracle is for sale right now, but I will have a sale coming. Stop! I will have a sale coming on the Starseed Oracle soon. Okay, and I did make another deck that's coming, and I'm doing lots of giveaways on Instagram right now. The Llewellyn Publishing Company sent me a huge box of decks and books, so I've been giving those away. I'm going to be giving away a reading, so if you're not already following me on Instagram or Facebook, go ahead and follow me on those places so that you can have an opportunity to win something. And I do plan to get some more readings on this channel now that I have some time off from private readings. Alright guys, so thank you very much. In MUNAY, namaste.